Alola everyone, it's the Munch and welcome back to Pokemon Sun and Moon, and a very Merry Christmas to you all, or Christmas Eve depending on where you are when you watch this video. But right now for me it is December 24th, that means tonight Santa Claus will be crawling down my non-existent chimney and delivering non-existent presents. But it's okay because today I've got the gift of a new episode for you all, that is if you celebrate Christmas, and if not then here's a new episode anyway. And of course today we're going to be hunting after another Ultra Beast, so if you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button and let's get right to it. And here we are on the Tapu Village. That is the wrong ride Pokemon, but let's call upon the power of Tauros. Oh man, I have such cool memories of Tapu Village because it is of course where we caught our Alolan Vulpix, one of my favorite team members here, Kurama. But this is the motel, I guess, that I was talking about. We did meet up with Gladion here. I don't know if we battled him or something, but I definitely remember meeting with him here at one point. Either way, now of course we know we've got some different people staying here. It's Annabelle and Looker. Orange, thank you once again for coming. No problemo, you know, I'm just here to catch me some Ultra Beasts, so I've been waiting for you, Orange. Once again, we've already gathered the intel on the UB we're targeting. Mr. Nanu provided us with everything that we needed to know. Dang, Grandpa Nanu's actually been a pretty huge help ever since the second Ultra Beast. The UB that has been sighted on this island is known by the code name Blade. It is a fearsome beast that is apparently able to cut through anything at all, and it was not a single sighting either. Oh boy, looks like it's time for UB-04, Blade. And Faller apparently, whatever that means. We cannot afford any delays. Then let's get to it, come on. I will protect the populated areas as usual. Orange will go to the site. Mr. Looker, you will stand by. We will ask you to handle backup. Alrighty then. Are you alright, Chief? I think you're pushing yourself too far. If you would agree, I would be happy to go into the field myself this time and... No! I'm fine. I can still handle this. I have you to watch my back after all, don't I? Yes, ma'am. Then I will be off now. Orange, I wish you fortune in battle. I have a bad feeling about Annabelle. I don't know. I feel like something's gonna happen to her this time. Do not push yourself too hard, Chief. Please, be careful. Same goes for me. I mean, advice to you, that is. Orange, these are for you. Your Pokeballs known as Beast Balls for this mission. Alright, we get more of them. Though I'm pretty sure we only used 2 up last time, but first the regular reports. Let us get them out of the way, my young friend. Madam Wick finished analyzing all the data that we gathered on the last UB you caught. If you wish to learn more, you should speak with Madam Wick in the Aether Paradise Secret Labs. And now it is time we get to work. If you need to ask me anything, I'm here. Alright, Mr. Looker, you've told us the same thing for about 4 times now. Yeah, this is definitely the 4th time, but as you guys might be able to tell from the title / thumbnail, once again, this is actually going to be a version exclusive Ultra Beast. So here in Pokemon Sun, we're hunting after Blade. I don't actually know its real name because these Ultra Beasts I don't think were ever revealed until like the game was about to come out. But once again, I forgot to actually check where the Ultra Beast is at. Codename Blade, yes, I can tell you about it. Seems to be a horrifying beast that can cut through absolutely anything. Sightings were made in 2 locations, Route 17 and Mali Garden. Seems highly likely the creatures are on the move around Ula'Ula. The sightings indicate 4 specimens, so the goal of this mission will be to find and protect 4 individuals. Okay, Mr. Looker. Seriously, he says the exact same thing every time. But it's okay. Let's go off then to Route 17 or the Mali Garden. I kind of feel like checking out Mali Garden though because there is actually a very special side quest that I never quite checked out there, and I guess this is the best time to do it now. So let's head off to Mali Garden in search of the next Ultra Beast. And that is going to be the one in Pokemon Sun, of course, the game I'm playing right now. And then later on, after we catch these 4, we'll go over to Pokemon Moon and see what Ultra Beast is waiting for us there. But as I mentioned, there's actually a very, very cool little throwback side quest you can do here. And if you guys can't tell, well, let's talk to this little kid and see if he's got any idea. People call this the Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you got what it takes? I think we do, but we're actually going to take it on after catching these Ultra Beasts. And by the way, I don't know how the heck I didn't think of this before, but a lot of you guys were actually telling me that if you use a Super Repel and you've got a high enough level Pokemon, pretty much the only thing that can show up is the Ultra Beast. So yeah, I'm not really sure how I didn't think of that before because I obviously know that from previous Pokemon games, but it makes finding the Ultra Beast a whole heck of a lot easier. And here we have the first UB-04 Blade. Wow, it looks really awesome. I've actually seen this Pokemon in like Wi-Fi battles and stuff, but I don't remember its name right now for some reason. I do know that the one in Pokemon Moon is called Celesteela, but I just literally blanked out. I can't remember this thing's name. So I guess we'll find out once we catch it. But before anything, let's go for our signature quick ball. I don't know if it's going to work out against this Ultra Beast, but I guess we've got 4 of them to try it out on, so that's a decent amount. Let's go for the first quick ball here, and maybe we'll get a little Christmas miracle happening. Nope, not today. This Ultra Beast just said, nope, nope, nope. I am not going to be caught that easily. But I think this thing is actually a grass and steel type, if I remember correctly, so maybe a Sky Uppercut won't take it down. Oh gosh, it's got the Leaf Blade, and that is actually going to hurt us quite a lot because its attack got raised. But yeah, obviously this is a Ultra Beast for, oh gosh, whoa, it survived with like 1 HP there. I don't know how lucky it is that we got that, but I guess that means that we can go for the Beast Ball now and catch it very easily. But I was about to talk about the fact that each Ultra Beast specifies on a certain stat, but I guess this one also has attack, just like Buzzwole did, and just like Buzzwole, we have finally caught it. Another Ultra Beast is caught. And we finally get to find out its name because I still actually don't know about it. But before we do, Sandygast is going to gain a level here and maybe just evolve. So before we add Kartana to the Pokedex, Sandy is going to be evolving. Finally, we've had this little Sandygast on our team for a while now, and it's about time we got this evolution. So up into the sky you go, glowing orb of mystery, and down crashes a brand new Pokemon. It's Palossand! I actually didn't know the name of that Pokemon either, like Palossand. At least I didn't remember it, but then again, there's a lot of weird new Pokemon here in Alola, so it's going to take a little bit to learn them all. But we're going to get that registered into the Pokedex. Sandygast and Palossand, Ghost and Ground-type Pokemon, kind of like Golurk, but they're more, I guess, special attackers, or I guess just tankier as well. 551 pounds, holy crap. How is a sandcastle that heavy? I don't know. I really like how its mouth is like hollow. You can see through the middle of it, but you're going to the box, buddy. And now Kartana's data will be added to the Pokedex, a brand new Ultra Beast. Man, I wish they were all on the same page. That would be so cool, because I think the Tapus do that, but it's whatever. Kartana is registered in there, another one for the Alolan Dex. And as I said, it is a grass and steel type, known as the Drawn Sword Pokemon. This Ultra Beast came from the Ultra Wormhole. It seems not to attack enemies on its own, but its sharp body is a dangerous weapon in itself. Whoa, that is so sick. I love the name too, like Katana. It kind of reminds me of origami too, so I don't know if it's supposed to be like a origami katana or what this thing really is. It looks really cool though. I love the animations actually. I'm really digging this Pokemon, and this is of course going to be the exclusive Ultra Beast for Pokemon Sun. Now before we say goodbye to Kartana, I actually want to check out its summary to see its stats a little better, and as you can see, its attack and defense, and I guess kind of speed as well. It feels a little bit like Aegislash to me, but I guess Aegislash can also have a little special attack. Either way, pretty awesome Pokemon. Loving the design, and it is going straight to the PC. And that's it, we've successfully caught the UB. Still 3 more to catch. How could I forget that there's actually 3 more still to catch? I kind of thought, you know, we were done for here, but thanks to the Super Repel, that means that we can run into the next one immediately after. And here is another Kartana. It's good to know its name now, because I honestly could not remember for some reason. I knew it had something to do with Katana, but I literally couldn't remember Kartana. What does the cart part come from? Card, like maybe card Katana? I don't know, man. I'm trying to make words that aren't actually there. But anyway, let's go for our quick ball once again and see if we can maybe luck out and get the Ultra Beast with it. It would be awesome if we could catch an Ultra Beast in a quick ball, but I guess Kartana is just a little bit too feisty for it. The other Ultra Beast didn't seem to be like that bad against it, or I guess that against being caught in it rather, but Kartana here is just not having it. So let's go for another Sky Uppercut. Oh no, we're actually slower. How did I not think that would happen? I'm not really sure, but that's okay because the Sky Uppercut did a lot of damage to the previous Kartana, so it might have just killed this one, and that wouldn't be good because we actually do have to catch all the Ultra Beasts. I do actually know that because we fainted a couple of Ultra Beasts before. I think it was Pheromosa. We fainted a couple of those, and you actually do have to catch the 4 of them at least. So let's go for the Volt Switch because I know that won't do too much damage. Actually, this thing is a grass type, so yeah, that's not going to do barely anything. I feel like Nina would die in one hit, and Kurama would probably also die in one hit, but then again, Kurama does have a couple of attacks that are not very effective, so that could be good for weakening them. Oh, actually, if it goes for X-Scissor, it won't do too much damage. Is Kurama faster than a Kartana, though? I'm not really sure, but I'm going to go for the size shot because this thing did have a pretty high defense. And this probably shouldn't take it down. I mean, yeah, it's not actually going to do barely any damage. And this Leaf Blade will probably take us down. Yep. Dang, these Ultra Beasts are really strong. Like, I don't know if they're actually on a legendary Pokemon level. I would say probably on par with, like, the Latios and Latias or something like that, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. So let's go for our next Beast Ball here and see how it fares against the Kartana at half HP. I think it should probably catch because most Ultra Beasts have caught. And it looks like this one is no exception. We have caught another Kartana. I guess they made them pretty easy to catch because you do have to catch a whole bunch of them. I think so far I've probably got like 10 in my PC already, and it's only been like, I guess this is the 4th episode catching them, but no nickname for you. You are going, I guess, into the party, because we do kind of have 2 dead Pokemon right now, so we might as well actually get this Kartana in here with the Expert Belt too. What? How was it holding that item? Oh wait, no, Sarah was holding that item. I got so confused, but we got 2 UBs now. 2 more to go. Let's run around for a little bit. Actually, before I do, I was gonna teach Kartana False Swipe because I know I can learn that, but we don't really need it, especially considering we're going up against another Kartana. It's probably gonna have attacks, or we have attacks that don't really hit it that hard anyway. But there's that aura flaring to life. I don't think our own Ultra Beast actually has the aura. This is actually the first time I'm ever using an Ultra Beast. Man, it looks so awesome. It's so small compared to our trainer. I thought it was actually huge. Some of them are really huge, but this Kartana here, as you guys can clearly see, is not too huge. But let's go for the Air Slash here. See how much damage that does. Okay, actually a good amount. And we get the flinch as well. Even though our Kartana is almost dead right now at the yellow HP there. Still tanking it out and getting them flinches. Wow, 2 in a row. How insane is that? Let's go for our Beast Ball then, and this one is honestly the one we've caught the easiest so far. Even getting a critical capture. Are you kidding me? I didn't even know that was possible, but guys, a critical capture on an Ultra Beast. And we have got another Kartana. That is insane. I love it. That one, though, is going straight to the box, and let's head back over this way because we are going to be taking on this little Nugget Bridge thing in just a little bit, so might as well get a little bit closer as we run into the final Blade or Kartana. I don't know why I forgot the name Kartana once again. I literally just learned it and already forgot it. I don't know, maybe it's just one of those names or one of those things that I tend to forget over and over. I feel like I have those things in my life. I don't know about you guys, but there's just always certain things that I just can never remember no matter how hard I try to remember it or even think about the fact that I should remember it. Can't seem to remember. I mean, I know I'm pretty forgetful, as you might have noticed in some videos, but anyway, Kartana does actually take out our own, and that means we have got to go for another Pokemon here. So I guess Puka didn't do too bad with the Volt Switch. Let's go for that. This kind of sucks though, because I wanted to take on that Nugget Bridge, and now half of our Pokemon are fainted. So maybe I'll head back to the Mali Pokemon Center, or just heal him up with the revives or something. But the Volt Switch there, getting it to just about the perfect HP. Oh, actually, I should have gone for the Quick Balls. Man, once again, I forgot the Quick Balls. I don't know how I keep doing that. See, it's like that. I don't know how I keep forgetting Quick Balls, even though every episode is about using Quick Balls. And somehow Nina gets taken down in one hit. Oh, man. I didn't think that she actually would because, as you saw, it was about to level up. So we probably would have finally gotten Silvally, but now I feel like we're not even going to get Silvally because she just died, or it. I don't know. Type Null has no gender, but I called it Nina, so I guess it's she. Either way, I don't know why I just went for Flare Blitz. I wasn't paying attention, but thankfully the Kartana used Detect actually. Pretty smart of it knowing to live there because I am definitely supposed to be going for the Ultra Ball instead. Or sorry, the Beast Ball. Oh man, I just called it Ultra Ball because Ultra Beast. How did I just notice that? Ultra Ball, Ultra Beast, Beast Ball. I don't know. Looks like we've got another Kartana though because it has been caught. And that is the final one actually. We've got 4 of them already. That seemed like it went by really quick, but the deed is done. I've successfully completed the mission, so we gotta report back to Mr. Looker. But before we do, as I mentioned guys, I want to check out this little Nugget Bridge here, or so-called Nugget Bridge. Of course, you might remember the Nugget Bridge from I don't know, Pokemon Red and Blue, the Kanto region, the original region, and it's basically just a little bridge to the north of Cerulean City where Misty's gym is, on the way to Bill's house actually, which is kind of cool because Lily is on her way to visit Bill right now. But Basically, this bridge, you would take on 5 trainers in a row, and at the end of it all, you get a nugget for your reward, and that's why they call it the Nugget Bridge. But I guess this is a little bit different, because it's called the Mally Garden Nugget Garden. Wait, I feel like he said that wrong. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you got what it takes? Sure thing, buddy. Let's find out. I don't actually know what level these Pokemon are. I feel like they might be a lot lower level than I'm expecting, and we're gonna destroy Rising Star Elijah here, crushing his dreams of ever being on the Lord of the Rings. That's Elijah Wood, right? Pretty sure, but let's see what level this guy's Pokemon are at, as he's got a Caterpie level 29. And I don't think we're going to be getting much experience here. We've still got 5 more trainers to take on, though. Maybe I should have put Nina up first, but it's too late now. I'm second. Now it's serious. If you say so, girl. I don't think the Nugget Bridge really got that difficult towards the end, but I'm pretty sure all of these trainers here do actually have the same Pokemon that they had on the original Nugget Bridge as well. Either way, I can't even remember the Pokemon in the Nugget Bridge, and Fire Red is what I'm trying to say. Like, I do play a lot of Pokemon games, but I don't know them by heart by any means. It's just a little Nidoran, level 28. Oh, what the? How did you avoid that air slash? This little Nidoran, it's like it heard me roasting it. Even though I didn't really roast it, all I said is it's a little level 28 Nidoran. Though I guess that's pretty much the lowest roast you can give somebody in the Pokemon world. It's like, you're weaker than a Magikarp. That'd be the best roast in the Pokemon world right there. If you got a better Pokemon roast, let me know down in the comments right now. Actually, I feel like people already do that every episode, just roast me in the comments, so I don't know. Doesn't matter though, because we are finally going to get the evolution I've been talking up for like 3 episodes now, ever since we started this Ultra Beast hunt and we got this type null. It is finally going to be evolving. Of course, it does evolve by max happiness, so I've been giving it plenty of massages every day, running around beating up Pokemon, and this is going to be Silvally. What an amazing looking Pokemon. It's basically like a clone of Arceus, and we do already have all those discs for it. Of course, Gladion gave them to us, but that is going to be registered in the Pokédex. A really weird evolution in my opinion, because as you guys can see, it's barely any different. It pretty much just took off the helmet, but somehow that counts as an evolution. So there it is. We're on fire, buddy. Let's kill it. This Pokemon, I don't even know how to describe it, but my Zerkits are tingling. Oh, that's cool. Like, Rotom Dex gave us a special description for Type Null, or Silvally here, sorry. But the synthetic Pokemon, Type Normal, what the? Its trust in its partner is what awakens it. This Pokemon is capable of changing its type, a flexibility that is well displayed in battle. Oh, I just realized it says Type Normal there, because you can change its type to whatever, but then again, it says Normal type there on the right side as well, so I'm not really sure why it says it twice. Anyway, Type Null looks really awesome. Oh no, Silvally! Why do I keep saying Type Null? I guess I just keep thinking they're the same, but this is definitely an evolution. Don't be fooled. And it looks like we're going to be learning a signature move as well called Multi-Attack here. Now, this attack will change typing depending on what type your Type Null is. And of course, you change the typing with those memories that Gladion gave us. So I guess we'll go ahead and get rid of the takedown, even though that's the move we just used to take down that Nugget Bridge Pokemon earlier. But 1, 2, and a bam. We've got the multi-attack, we've got the Silvally, and this is awesome. So before we take on the next Nugget Bridge trainer, I actually kind of want to check that out. Maybe put one of the drives on it. I don't know what kind of Pokemon this next person is going to have, but honestly, a Dragon Memory sounds pretty cool right now. So let's go ahead and give Nina the Dragon Memory and put her up first. I don't know, youngster Tyler, but hopefully he can prove us wrong, because he is going to be sending out that Rattata, the top percentage one. And it is actually the Kanto Rattata too, which is really awesome. Like, these guys don't joke around. They are all about recreating the Nugget Bridge here, even having the Kanto version of those Pokemon. But as you guys can see, the Silvally Dragon type actually has, well, I guess its crest there changes color depending on what type you've got, but the crest for Dragon type is a light blue tone. I kind of thought it would be like dark green or kind of purplish red. I'm not really sure what color would represent Dragon type Pokemon. I always kind of imagined one of those like green or purplish colors, but I don't know, I guess light blue is pretty good too. Anyway, the multi-attack is actually a Dragon type move right now, even though it doesn't show it, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, because the description said that, but on the bottom screen it shows it as if it's still a normal move. I forgot, but I wanted to go back and talk to these guys afterwards. I did my best, no regrets. Do they really all say the same thing? No way. Okay, well, let's take on the next two. They've got no regrets, and they are about to get destroyed, so I guess it's a good thing they have no regrets. Seriously, try and be a little more original next time, guys. They even all say the same thing, I just realized. Like, I don't know what's up with them, but they all really want to be exactly carbon copies of each other. Maybe that's just how it was back in the day, and they're just trying to recreate the Nugget Bridge as close as they can, but this final rising star here is going to have a Mankey, just one single Pokemon, so I at least hope it's a high level Mankey. I don't really think it's going to be, but level 30, oh my gosh. I don't know if we can take this on, guys. I really don't. Let's go for the multi-attack and hope that it somehow takes it down. And it does. I'm just joking if you couldn't tell. Like, obviously that was gonna destroy that poor little Mankey's life. But there goes Rising Star Sean, the final member of the elusive Nugget Bridge. He's done his best. He's got no regrets. And congratulations, we beat all 5 contest trainers. You are the fabulous prize. And of course, we're gonna get our big nugget. We can sell that at the Pokemart for big cash. By the way, would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group dedicated to evil using Pokemon. Wanna join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, I am convinced I wanna join. Just let me do it. How do I, what? I guess never mind. He wants to battle us instead? Maybe he wants us to prove ourselves that we can actually be a part of Team Rocket, but there's one more battle in this Nugget Bridge against Veteran Dawn. Just like the Nugget Bridge back in the day, of course, at the very end, this exact same thing would happen. So a really cool Easter egg they put here in Sun and Moon. A lot of people have actually been telling me to check this one out, and I gotta say, it's actually a really cool one. They've got a lot of Kanto Easter eggs, both in this game and in Kalos. I feel like they both loved referencing the Kanto region, but this is definitely one of the cooler ones. Like, it's literally just the Nugget Bridge recreated here in Valley Garden, and I love it. Either way, Kurama's gonna gain a level there, and it looks like Veteran Dawn's next Pokemon here is gonna be a Zubat, staying true to the Team Rocket theme or motif to the end with the Zubats and the Ekans. I really don't know why. Like, they're very weak Pokemon. Honestly, that's why I never really liked Team Rocket that much, was always just their Pokemon. They always have the same Pokemon, and it just annoyed me so much. Ah, you're good. Yes, I am. Not that I dislike Team Rocket, though. I freaking love Team Rocket, but their Pokemon selections are just so bland. With your ability, you could become a top leader in Team Rocket. Just kidding. Man, Team Rocket fell apart years ago. No point in telling you that you've got to join Team Rocket, right? We just like having some fun, pretending we're just like those 5 on Nugget Bridge, yeah. Boy, I wonder what old Mr. Giovanni's up to now. He was the boss of Team Rocket back then. So was that guy actually part of Team Rocket back in the day, or was he just a fan of the Nugget Bridge? I'm actually not quite sure, but he did bring up the question of where Giovanni could be nowadays, or where any Pokemon character could be nowadays. I mean, we did see Red and Blue, Colress, and a couple of other special characters pop back up in this game, but now that we have completed that Nugget Bridge, and more importantly, I guess, the mission we were actually doing, we've caught the 4 Ultra Beasts, let's head back over to the hotel on route whatever. So let's chase after another Ultra Beast. On this Christmas Eve special, we've got a 2-for-1, and this time in Pokemon Moon, we're gonna ask Looker about the UB found here. Codenamed Blaster, yes, I can tell you about it. Seems to possess a fearsome energy that will burn through anything at all. Sightings were made in 2 locations, Haina Desert and Valley Garden. Seems highly likely that the creatures are on the move around Ula'Ula, and there's 2 specimens, so even though we had to hunt after 4 Kartanas in Sun, it looks like this time in Moon we've only got 2 Celesteelas to hunt after. That is actually its official name, but I guess Blaster is the codename that Looker has given to it, so considering the Haina Desert is actually just right over here, I guess we have no need to call upon the Charizard Fly, because we can head right into the desert. And just like with Valley Garden, I guess I'm gonna spray Repel to try and run into this thing a lot quicker. Unless I've already sprayed one. Oh, I guess not. Well, I guess it is time to begin searching for this next Ultra Beast. I don't know if we should maybe run into one of those sandy patches or just keep running around in the sand. We definitely hear the Ultra Beast music, but the sand patch caught up to us, and it is just regular music, so let's keep looking around just in the regular sand, I guess. I'm not really running into any Pokemon at all, though, so I'm expecting or suspecting that maybe we have to look in a different area, but spoke too soon because it looks like the Ultra Beast has appeared. And here is Blaster, also known as Celesteela, who is definitely the special defensive Or I guess defensive Ultra Beast, never mind. I don't know, I thought this Ultra Beast was the one with the most special defense, but then again, Kartana didn't even specify in a certain stat, so maybe they're all their own unique little snowflake of Ultra Beast, and this one is definitely unique in the looks department. Doesn't look like any other Ultra Beast we fought before, but this is actually going to be a Steel and Flying type, so I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch here, and hope that it somehow doesn't take down, I guess that we don't take it down in one hit, but we might just. Oh man, barely surviving there. I guess it really doesn't have that high of a special defense. Either way, I am going to go out to Mystery, I guess, here on Pokemon Moon, of course, where I've got all of my shiny Pokemon completely 100% legit here. But we're going to go for our Beast Ball and hopefully catch it, because it is at red HP, or almost red HP, so I'm expecting it to catch on for the first try there. Man, I don't know how I always manage to cycle through all my Pokeballs before finally finding the Beast Ball, but away it goes into Sandy Desert, and we got 2 shakes, we've got 3, we have caught a Celesteela. The next Ultra Beast is ours. And that's of course going to be a new one for the Pokedex here in Pokemon Moon. Mystery is gaining a level beforehand though. Love it. And maybe more levels. Yup. I don't know why I always, whenever I get one level up, I get at least another one. But here it goes into the Pokedex. We're going to register another Ultra Beast. Probably the weirdest looking one so far, but it is Celesteela, or Blaster, I guess. We can have a closer look at it here, though. I'm always really curious to check out actually the animations of the Ultra Beast and read the little Pokedex description, because it's always got something interesting for us. Witnesses have seen it burn down a forest by expelling gas from its 2 arms. What the? Well, now we know those things are its arms for sure. It is kind of smashing down, and oh my gosh, there's actually the Blaster animation. Maybe that's how it burned down that whole forest. What a crazy Ultra Beast, the launch Pokemon Celesteela. And of course, there's still one more to catch here, because in Pokemon Sun, I think when we went after Buzzwole and Pheromosa, there were 4 Buzzwoles and just 2 Pheromosa, so now it's reversed. It's, or sorry, the other way around. There were 4 Pheromosa in Pokemon Moon and just 2 Buzzwoles in Pokemon Sun. So either way, now it's reversed, and we have finally run into the next Celesteela here. Unless somehow this is another Pokemon, but I highly doubt it. So there it is. The Ultra Beast has appeared, and we've got to catch just one more. I can't believe this is actually our second to last Ultra Beast ever. Like, after this one, we've literally just got one more to catch, and it just feels like we just got started on this Ultra Beast quest. That is crazy. But just like the previous one, I'm going to go for a Volt Switch and hope that it doesn't take it out here. By the way, I didn't notice, but all the Ultra Beasts also have different levels. So some of them, I think they range from 60 to 75. Celesteela here at 65, definitely one of the highest we've seen so far. But I think the highest one we saw was actually 70. It might have been Circuitry, unless Circuitry was actually at 60. I don't even remember anymore. But I'm going to go out to Lizzie the Lizard here, because I guess we got to go out to somebody when you Volt Switch. And we're going to go right for the Beast Ball. Oh my gosh, I can't believe once again I forgot to Quick Ball. How the heck do I keep forgetting to Quick Ball? Seriously. It's like I remember every time it's not important. And when I want to catch something cool like an Ultra Beast, I seem to forget. But it doesn't matter, because this Beast Ball will definitely get the job done. And there we go. Another Celesteela has been caught. And with all those Ultra Beasts now under control, it is time to head back to Looker and Miss Annabelle in the hotel. And now that we've caught the Ultra Beast over in Pokemon Moon, it is time to head back to Looker and Annabelle and see what they're up to. Oh my gosh, I suck at using this Tauros, but yeah, this motel is a little bit far away from the Pokemon Center. No problem though for our Tauros to handle here, because we don't even need a bike in this game. I know a couple of people, like back when the game came out, were like, why is there no bike? But honestly, with the Tauros ride, do you really need a bike? I don't think so. But let's let Looker know that we have finished the mission, and it is time to call the chief once again. I finished sending the data from the UB you protected to HQ, and to Miss Wick as well. Thank you for your hard work. We should learn everything there is to know about Kartana, also known as UB Blade. And we have also had a word from HQ. There's only one UB left for us to take care of. Oh man, we're almost done here, that's crazy. And we had our hands full with so many individuals for this last UB. It was rather a dangerous situation, but you were alright, Chief. Yes, of course. Both me and my Pokemon were fine. Of course we ran into some difficult situations. Being surrounded by the UBs and outflanked by them made it rather touch and go for a while. as I'd feared. What is it, Mr. Looker? You have been acting rather odd for a while now, haven't you? No, it's nothing. Could it be? Could it be about our long-delayed feast? I think it is. It's finally time. Yes, yes indeed. What a disaster that you have found me out. The truth is, I'm starving. Just starving. How a Snorlax feels, I know exactly now. How hopeless you are, Mr. Looker. But I suppose we've been putting it off for a rather long time. You must be hungry indeed. Then allow me to take a point this time and find a delicious restaurant for us all. Ah, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Finally, it is time for our feast, guys. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I'm actually quite famished myself. So you two stay here and relax while I go and find us a place to eat. What? Why do we have to stay here? What the heck? The chief can't take much more of this. She must be exhausted. She acts particularly cheery when she's feeling unwell to hide her weakness from others. I know it may be a bit late for this, but there's something I would like to tell you. It is something that happened about 10 years ago now. I came to the Ula'Ula region at that time as part of a 3-person team to eradicate an Ultra Beast. Of course, we didn't know them as UBs back then. It was simply a dangerous creature. My team succeeded in chasing down the UB, and then we tried to put an end to it. But somebody screwed up. And what happened then, Looker? Nanu! Of course, this half-hearted fool here felt sorry for the monster, even if only for a moment. That moment was enough to get the 3rd member of our team done in by the UB. What? Mr. Looker! This, I cannot deny. I made an error of judgment. I failed to consider the fact that she was not trained for combat. She was just bait for the UB. And the international police knew it. The UBs relentlessly seek out those who have passed through an ultra wormhole. The passage must change them somehow, as though they've bathed in some energy, something that the beast can smell or sense. It is thought that the UBs can track such people as though sniffing them out. It's not like the monsters come here by choice. They don't want to be here, so they smell that familiar scent and think there'll be a wormhole, that they'll get home. Nanu, you called her bait. She really was, wasn't she? Faller. That is what the international police calls them, humans who appear from an ultra wormhole, and those who are bathed in a great deal of that energy that pours out from them. She had come through a wormhole. She was from another world, and she was put on our team to help draw the UB to us. And now, you're repeating history. You've got a Faller right here, haven't you? That's right, boy, I'm talking about you. Yes, it's true. He passed through an ultra wormhole. Orange was exposed to the energy, so he may indeed be a Faller. But it can't be possible. Me? A follower? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm back. I'm sorry, young Orange, but let's continue our talk some other time. I'm sorry, you two. I couldn't get a reservation at the restaurant. It seems like a very popular place. Hey, Missy. Mr. Nanu, I didn't realize you were here. How is he always so sneaky? Another one of those monsters appeared, this time on Pony Island. I'll tell you more once we get there. We'll meet at the floating restaurant in Seafolk Village. This next one seems like a real tough opponent. Be sure you're ready for it. Oh man, it's time. Yes, of course we will. Thank you again, Mr. Nanu. The final Ultra Beast on Pony Island. I'm so excited. Mr. Looker, is everything alright? Of course, it is fine. Not a problem at all. Then I'll make my way to the floating restaurant at Pony Island. Once you're ready, Orange, please do come and join us there. Oh, that's right, there's no motel there, so I guess we finally get to go to our restaurant after all. So it's on to Pony next. I'll be counting on you, Orange. Let us meet again at the floating restaurant in Seafolk Village. I'll see you there, Mr. Looker, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. I can't help saying that every time because it just seems to fit so well. But for real, that is going to be the end for today. We got 2 more Ultra Beasts, and that means there's 1 more to hunt down. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon.